What happens in Post Shifters? Welcome to another episode of the Post Shift Shot. I posted a little thing on my Instagram a couple of weeks ago with a little for with. If you saw it, go back and look at it. And it's about employers reframing the verbiage they use with their staff to empower them more. I've dealt with this all through my career, and it's usually a power dynamic tactic to put you in your place. And if you're working with creative people in the hospitality industry, telling them they work for you is probably the least motivating sentence or phrase you're going to use to get that person wanting to work for you. I work for my team I've got an employer above me, obviously, but as a boss, I work for my team. My team is the catalyst of my goals and my aspirations for my venue or my job or whatever. I work for them because they're the catalyst for me to succeed. They're not, I do say cogs in my machine, but in a way of like puzzles, like different puzzle pieces in a puzzle. Each one of my teams is very different. If they were all the same, they wouldn't put together to make a puzzle. So employees can really motivate their staff by saying with. It's a big one. You work with me. You collaborate with me. Yes, I may sign your paychecks. I may be the owner, the CEO of the company, but if you work with me, we're going to achieve the goals together. And hopefully, as an employer, you're decent enough to share the spoils of that success. Obviously, staff don't understand when you have a loss or you're not doing well, unless you're very, very, very open and transparent about your financial dealings, which I tend to be. I feel like it empowers staff. If you say, hey team, I want to hit X amount of covers, X amount of per spend, that'll get us to the target. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, let's go. How do we do it? And my team becomes very, very passionate in figuring out very innovative ways on how to hit those targets. But I always say with. None of my team works for me. I work with them because I set the goals, I set the strategies, I set the systems to let them succeed, which is why the Post Shift podcast is back, because I've had someone with me, Cara, you can see an appreciation post I did on Instagram a little while ago, who's been with me for almost 4 years. She knows me to a T. She knows exactly what I'm looking for. She knows exactly what the room needs. She knows exactly what spendage we need. We know the cover count. We know the flips. We know the culture we need to create to build this machine that we've been building. Cogs can very rarely be replaced with equal cogs. They're usually worn down or new or different or whatever. So really at the end of the day, I think employers and bosses and CEOs and whatever position you have in your company, start using the word with in your conversation instead of for, and you might be surprised how collaborative your workplace really, truly, truly becomes. Instead of for, which is aligned with servitude, use with. With is collaborative. With is we're in this together. With is let's share ideas and just nail the goals that we've set out, or I've set out as the boss. Let's nail these goals. So I'm going to frame this again. Employers, bosses, use the verbiage with instead of for. It will change the culture in your business overnight. I promise you that. Give it a try. Let me know in the comments.